Let's just run Jakiro Core. Let's go back for the. Let's go back, guys. Let's go back. I mean, actually,
a couple teams in Europe.
You could do.
Yeah, we got some spirit siphoning. I think, as you said, just some harass. But up on top, we got Owie coming from behind. Jenkins gonna take a boulder roll to the face. These auto attacks doing a lot of work. There's the Stormhammer, and 2 more autos should get it. An Ice Pulse will block Owie from getting away. Boulder in.
Kind of figured he would be the first blood. If AUI had missed that though, the roll-in, then they wouldn't have got it.
Owie suicides to the creeps to go home a little bit faster.
The mid matchup, I think it does heavily favor Lina in situations where, like I said, he can out harass him in range, and then when you have the ES as well. Oh, UI chasing down Eagle here. Won't be able to get the kill just because he's not level 2, but still harassing him. Actually, he has boots on him. Okay, well.
Boots and all for Venom, and also a boulder roll whenever he wants it. There we go. Eagle taking a lot of damage, and I think this is a dead bird. 1 more auto. Oh, he gets it.
Well, it's just going so well from Chaos right now. They have a really good setup in the mid. Oh, top.
Okay, he gets the perfect coconuts from someone. Stormhammer and Maledict onto Newsham. They're actually doing a lot of damage back to Nation. There's the dual breath, and the creep helps them out. Hadoken creep. Oh, bias.
I already canceled here, but Mason, he does have 9 stick charges to work with, so.
Speaking of boulders, there's gonna be a Spirit Siphon onto Owie. TB may actually be able to get the kill here, although the Light Strike Array does come out. He's still sucking him off, and Owie goes down to that indestructible out of Spirit Siphon, and now Bulba is here as well. Talk about these slows, Light Strike Arrays and the axes to finish her off. So up top though, we've got Dual Breath, Ice Pulse, and there's going to be Arcane Bolts. They managed to get the support, but if Newsham gives a kill over to Mason, not quite worth it. Boulder kick through, goes on Newsham. We've got more Arcane Bolts. Zeus trying to help out, but he doesn't do enough damage yet. He's only a level 3 Zeus. Arcanes on this roaming Earth Spirit. I don't think it's super equivalent. Eagle going to go some harass onto Mason, but it was a trap. Stormhammer and the boulder, and goodbye Skyrath, and maybe Newsham as well. These coconut bounces. Okay, we've got support coming in from the Zeus again. Can he burst out anyone? Owie, he's such a tanky support, but it looks like maybe his last day in this top lane, and a dual breath for good measure.
Oh, mid lane, here we go. DP ulti. Oh, House.
Oh no, yeah, it's the fairy fire, but here comes Boris, gets that last hit onto House, and a big kill for the face. Yeah, it's also level 1 exorcism, not the scariest. We haven't talked about Boris at all because there's been action elsewhere. Oh, and as I say that, Stormhammer onto Jenkins, Coconuts as well. Don't get the bounces they want. Oh yes, they end up doing, and the boulder on through helps out. So he goes down, and in mid, House Blink first.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, and speaking of murdering people, Bulba taking a lot of damage. There's the slow Arcane Bolt. They need another one of those to finish him off. He has the Primal Roar. He uses it on Eagle. Is he going to turn around and get the kill? He has no mana for axes. And he goes down just in the nick of time. Eagle on.
Didn't get the kill there. Else Zeus would have gotten so much out of that. He would have got level 6. Oh, speaking of Zeus, he's pretty much dead here. And he dunks. Michael Jordan. Oh no, that's...
Speaking of Zeus, we have a 4-man rotation, 3 of them smoked for Jenkins. There's going to be a boulder kick. Jenkins manages to dodge it, but the roll comes out. He's got TP support. He is silenced up. Light Strike Array. His Laguna Blade is going to be used, but a 4-man Chronosphere. There's no damage here. He does manage to get off that time dilation. Can Newsham help follow up? Primal Roar onto Boris again. 1437. He's not level 6, and the exorcism from behind. Come on, Shibby. Bringing home the gold. He is sucking them off. Owie's going to fall. Bulba trying for the TP out. Do they have a way to stop it? No. So at least one survives, but that was a
anybody too far ahead here. I'm really happy to see Leviathan in this situation too, because last game we saw some huge Eagle is dying here, but we saw
getting this Roshan quickly. They did actually smoke up on Leviathan. They've Zeus ultied. Everybody knows about it, but that Rosh is going into Mason's pocket. And now, can Leviathan do anything? Icebox comes out with such big spells like Exorcism and Chronosphere.
It's hard to say.
Okay, there we go. There's the combo you've all been waiting for. Mystic Flare, Silence as well. Bulba not quite dead yet. He does go down. They kick on through. Eagle looking like he will be the sacrifice here. Goodbye, Skyrath. But Aceless good out.
Using it here. And they also have liquid fire. Oh, set up bottom.
Okay, maybe needs to use the ulti now. Still hasn't managed to pop that exorcism. Silence and magnetize. Jenkins trying to help out. He does have the Thunder God's Wrath, but Newsham already dead before this fight can even break out. Newsham pops his ult. They're still chasing as well onto Chibi, and Chibi Laguna Blade down. Now, going back onto Jenkins. Owie just working with that Orb of Venom. Oh no, Jenkins, this spot isn't as good as it used to be, and he is going to be autoed.
Triple kill!
Wow,
Blink
Lena got
dagger
all of
from-
those. They want to, and also the Faceless. Oh, okay, we got Blink Wars.
Oh, look at the courier, but
has been killed.
Yeah.
Spirit delivered.
So with that, we're gonna see another tower push successful coming out of Bob and Newsom. Oh, they actually used the Zeus ult. They're wrapping around now. Can they find anything? But where is Boris in all of this? He TPs to the tower, and it's looking like Eagle just sacrificing his bird life again. Jakira's already dead on the front lines. Exorcism comes out, but how will they catch anyone? Slow onto the Lena with a haste. It's not gonna work. And this exorcism from Chibi not doing much. Bulba in the thick of it. He does have a TP if he can find it. Boris does not have the mana for the Chronosphere, and hoping that his teammates will come over here and help him out. He keeps using that Time Warp. Bulba zapped down.
Get wrecked, Bulba.
When the enemies were quite near to him, oh no, they haven't seen this, otherwise Newsham would not be so riskily playing. Will the Primal Roar come out in time? Yes, it does, and it looks like we're saying goodbye to Newsham again.
Lost 200. Could have bought his Ring of Health.
Goodbye
He needs
to
go for it.
Eagle as well.
Right click to death by Zen too at times, but
Yeah, I think a very hard call on what to itemize for, and it does look like Leviathan 25 or so away from it. Also, Leviathan sitting 10k behind. Oh, we have a Blinken Primal Roar onto Jenkins, so he can't go with the Zap. A Rock on through keeps him stunned, and they've gotten the tier 3. They want this Rax here. Of course, they have an Aegis. This is a really hard fight for Leviathan. Mystic Flare already dropped. 1437 takes huge amounts of damage with both of those magical buffs from the Silence, and they get the kill using the Zeus ult, so there'll be no Death Ward. But look,
I think you want to get your, I don't even know what it's called, these stone.
Okay, we've got Alina used up. She's gonna get zapped a little bit and silenced. Zeus, can he bring her down? Doesn't have the ult right now, but in comes Owie, seeing what he can do. The Spirit Siphon, very small, and there's the Death Ward, but they catch him out with the Ice Pulp, and now out. 1437, full Mystic Flare. Jenkins eats that Laguna Blade, doesn't even care. Time Dilation, no more spells, but they've already killed off Death Prophet. Now they're standing in the Macro Pyre. Mason does not care with that BKB, and Boris, you need to time walk, you need to backtrack, but he's stuck in the trees. Ice Pulp does not hit on Mason again, and suddenly Mason smacking around with that God Strength gets Newsham, as well as Jenkins going down again to this Lena.
Yeah, that's key. Do we have buybacks? We have one buyback on
Radiant's
Zeus,
bottom barracks
DP,
are under attack.
and the fortify.
Oh, Primal Roar onto Eagle, and guess who doesn't have a buyback? Skyrath goes down. At least a set of racks going in favor of DC here, predominantly. I guess you can hope the spirits hit it, but so far we haven't seen that combo come
On
out.
top.
Okay, and Lena gonna find Boris. You can't backtrack things that way anymore, so he goes down. He will have shorter cooldowns, which is something to help him out with this Chronosphere. Again, okay, we have a roll in. Owie, maybe overextended. Mystic Flare not quite on the mark. Jenkins goes for the ult. Owie does end up falling, but now Jenkins in a terrible position. Goes down. Mason's showing off that BKB. And
Nice on the bias. They have one more. Oh, not like this.
Radiant's
Alright,
courier has been killed.
And I believe that was the Mystic Staff. Oh no, okay, they managed to catch out one. It's just both of those. 1437 on the other side. Sure, you may have done a little bit of damage, but not enough. And now Owie rolling in. House. Okay, well, we just gonna Newsham. You cannot TP out there, and he is going to go down. Death Ward committed.
Surge Spirit, West Fog.
Yeah, and now Eagle looking like he's taken his... Oh, he's trying to do some jukes, but Hadoken Creep not denying him today.
It's just very sad to see somebody. Where was the DP on all that? They didn't even use X. So,
They were a bit further
way
back.
too far back, yeah.
Yeah. So, Either way, folks, we're going to be seeing, oh, Bulba jumps in, gets the Primal Roar off onto Jenkins. Again, this Zeus, he needs to do something. Chronosphere comes out from Boris. He is smacking away. He's got a lot of them. Death Prophet trying to work in on the sideline. Ice Bolt as well. Are they getting someone? Zeus gets off his ult before he goes down, but Mason now with the BKB pounding on through them, and it is looking much like a GG. We have buybacks, but Newsham dead as well. Mystic Flare, they managed to take out Mason, and they still have their racks with just one buyback. For an all-in push.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Buyback on 1437, AUI. Ports are back.
Radiant's middle barracks.
But at the same time, it might be what's enough, right? They've got the DPS with Lina with the inner beast as well. Okay, here we go. Roll in. Yule saving up Jenkins' life, trying to get the zap off on people, but he's stunned up, taking a full death ward. He kills the Lina. Actually, ironically, getting elite gold for it, but they still have a melee Rax here. Newsham tries to get the Ice Path off. 1437 has to dodge here. Is there any sort of follow-up damage? Bars is here, has the Chronosphere at the ready. He probably wants more than one, but you're going to take it. Oh, will he just go for it? He gets Primal Roared up. He's also maledicted, and now he doesn't have a great chrono. He completely whiffs on it, only hitting Bulba, and now turned into a Stone Remnant as well. He's going to get the kill onto Bulba. Eagle taking a lot of damage here. 1437 just means one auto attack. Can they get him? Yule's up by Shibby. Someone's getting Spirit Siphon. Shibby doesn't even... Oh, he does end up bothering with it. A couple more auto attacks, and suddenly he'll be able to get it if he had that Mystic Star. Either way, he gets it with the Crypt Swarm.
Yep. Slumped up in the pit, hopefully. Oh no, they're going to...
Yeah, they didn't think it was the Roshan. Now we're getting pings out. Maybe if they turned the right way, it would have worked out. Zeus ult to scout them. Boris manages to get a Chronosphere onto 2. Can they kill off these folks? BKBs haven't been activated yet. Now he isn't nearby to get that Remnant ult. They've killed off Mason, and now Boris is going to be Primal Roared. There comes the Death Ward, but it's immediately stopped with the zap from Zeus. But Lina back, Laguna blading. Aoi is finally here and ready to use that ult and burn through everyone. Still, Shibby has that Exorcism. 1437 goes down on the sideline. They have to get this House Fellow who's doing so much damage to them. He is silenced off. Spirit Siphon. They can't catch him. He's so fast.
Go,
and Skywrath goes out. The Ghost, they do manage to blow him up. No, wait. He was Stone Remnant there. That is ridiculous. Aoi will pay for this Light Strike Array onto Shibby, and the Spirits come back. He's surrounded by Bulba. He uses that Ghost Scepter, trying to stay alive desperately there, but it's not looking great for Shibby. And now he's going for the TP out. Is he okay? It's looking great for Shibby. Mystic Flare coming out from Eagle. They actually just did this, and oh, Bulba's coming. Does Bulba have... does have access. He's trying to get them off. Doesn't manage to hit Eagle. Jenkins, though, slowed up here. Aoi coming in. Silence out. The roll-on ends up missing. They just need one auto attack, but Shibby, he is back. Jenkins gets the kill. There are so many creeps, though. He may just go down. And he does die to the wolves. And now Aoi, he has another roll in 1 second, so he...
Leviathan. I mean, we seen the same story though yesterday.
Okay, they managed to go in on Mason, but where's the follow-up damage? The coconuts come out. Now there's going to be a nice Mystic Flare, but I don't think they have it. Boris in a lot of trouble. Stormhammer, he is going to go... Oh, actually, did this Stone Remnant buy him the time to leap away? He does have the Time Walk. He goes down, but they know exactly where he is. Boris falls.
That's just a big... 30 seconds on cooldown on the Chronosphere is even the bigger
thing.
Gosh.
Oh, House has the Invis. Jenkins is in a lot of trouble. Full Death Ward. He goes down. No buyback. And we will see whether they can hold it out here. The Exorcism is up, but if you're two-shot by Mason, it doesn't even matter. That may have just been it.
That's GG. I mean, that was really slow reflexes coming from Newsham. He could have potentially saved with the Ice Pass. He also had Force Staff up for the Zeus. And then, yeah.
Death Prophet is gonna buy back, but she doesn't have the Exorcism, and I don't know how you stop this push. Okay, the Jakira makes a very pretty effigy there. Mason getting ready to Stormhammer. There's gonna be a Yule's up onto him, but with the coconuts bouncing, nothing they can do, and as we said, it's looking GG. Oh, Mason dropping items. Gonna get the Spirit Siphon, and maybe blowing up Boris, because there's Laguna Blade in 2 seconds, doesn't even need it. Chibi probably gonna take that. There we go, Refresher as well, and Ancient falling fast here.
There was just that pattern there, yeah. Well, at the end of the day, I see a lot of hope for Leviathan. It's just that they're laning... They're always picking themselves into a position where they're gonna lose the lanes like 100% of the time, it feels like, and they're relying so heavily on the mid game and transitioning into the later stages of the game that I think it's really hurting them.